Gents, we're going to have to need more y-axis because we have been charting since AMC passed through 261.8% retracement of January's squeeze. That means we have 261.8% of the height of January's squeeze. And now we are looking with Professor Meatball and yours truly holding those diamond hands, looking at the $59 and $60 price range. Now, this is the most price action that we have seen in, I think, the history of AMC, period. We are close to 85% up and just shy of this 59.94 level, which is a 361.8% retracement. So we have hit it from 200 all the way up to 361%. So gonna have to be able to say that home and tell everyone, hey, I just wanted to let my family members know, my friends know, everyone who ever doubted me, I was absolutely right. AMC hit 60 and it's a clean break. Got to get rid of all of this junk. What exactly happened, right? We have the gamma squeeze mechanics that we have been talking about for a long time. Essentially, when we have options calls that are rolling slowly into the money, as in you bet that AMC is going to hit 60 bucks, which you can check on options Sonar or with Tiblio. You can then expect the person that sold you that call to start stocking in those the stocks that they promised that they would sell you. And right now we're seeing once again those tandem price points in the bullishness of GME and the bullishness of AMC. So we had GME hit a double top over here. That was a bearish slide all the way back down to its VWAP. From the VWAP, we called a pretty darn easy bounce right here from the EMA and the VWAP consolidating together. And now we're seeing AMC hit brand new highs, and GME is hitting brand new highs in surrogate of AMC that just got suspended. This is the first suspension of the gamma squeeze. Many, many more to come. We are currently up 92.62%. AMC just broke $61 and is suspended. So we are looking at history being made close to 100%. As soon as the suspension is over, we're going to have the bears and the bulls fully decide what is to come next. And if GME is any indication, that is going to be a full slide all the way up to the next level of retracement at 69. Very nice, 29. Wish that was 69,420, but it isn't. So AMC broke $61, gets suspended. AMC suspended, broke $61. So what exactly does that mean? This is an automatic suspension when the price action changes too much during a specific time frame, right? This had happened when the gamma squeeze in March was whoa, GME is feeling those secondary rockets lift off right here. GME pushing past this tightly bound levels of resistance and support here, right? Only a candle wick is getting through to this 273 level here, but that is an important milestone for 38.2% retracement on GME side. So once again, if any of the FUD spreaders, if FUDRIC had taken you and your confidence down a peg, now is the time to go back and think about their mistake. They are down 100% of their 8.5 million shares that they sold yesterday, right? They got in 8.5 million shares, they got out, and they were stupid, they were dumb, and they had messed up a good amount of their nest egg. Can you imagine 8.5 million shares? Getting back, you know, maybe 20%, and then missing out on 100% today. It's a good day. Look at these halts. GME, not halted quite yet, needs to have a proportion of that price action be part of the denominator of how much the stock is worth. So that, in that sense, AMC relatively can only rip so far before an automatic suspension happens. So this is not a sign that shorts are covering. Let's be completely clear about this. Ortex gives us the data of 4.5% short interest change. Up is good for us because that means that they are continuing to pile on the short positions even when it's basically too late. Basically too late. And since they're not decreasing their short interest of free float, that means that we are having a pretty good day with the price action here, causing their hands to get sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Any day now, margin calls only to start rolling in. For my prediction, what my money is worth, we... You stop looking for a second, and GME has just passed 38.2% retracement of the January squeeze, right? So this is 10% of what of the heights that AMC has gone relatively, right? You might see that the price action is different. We're about to get a halt. GME is about to hit $300 right now. It just hit a brand new height of 291.86. This is the tandem price action that we talked about. AMC suspended, broke $61. GME to break 300. I almost wrote 3,000, and that would be a little bit more. But gamma squeeze to 361% of January. So this is the gamma squeeze. You guys have been wondering about what causes this coerced buying. That is the point of the short squeeze analyses that we've been doing for a long time. And now that we are playing around with a fatter and fatter options chain, that gives us more and more to expect faster and faster growth. So this is explosive growth. This is not the same as your mom and dad natural growth. This is the gamma squeeze that we have been predicting for a long time. Happened in January, happened in March, and this is the largest one that has ever happened. So you're living through history. Let's take a look at that options chain. So this is the one from June 1st. And again, you can take a look at this as a proxy because you only have the days, the day of how much you are actually calculating one to another. So you have to actually aggregate them together, which is why Stonko Tracker helps a ton. So if you take a look at AMC's price action, right, you might have $70 over here, $20 million worth of calls just today, June 2nd. We are also taking a look at like $40, right? Something that we rolled over just very recently. Looks like AMC just got unsuspended and paper handlers had a moment to think about it, dropped the price back downward, and now we're taking a breather. And more consolidation is better for everyone. We're currently looking at GME having a major consolidation, but has to pass through 4 levels of support in order to be able to push back to the level that it was at before at a simple moving average. AMC is also facing it. So this is confirmation, right? That we are jettisoning the paper handlers. You see, I was just talking to you this entire time. I had no inclination of pushing that sell button because why? There's going to be paper handlers that we don't want along the rocket ship anyway. And there's going to be the fact that, you know, we are needing to take a break, consolidate halfway down, ideally halfway and no more, because what we saw before is pre-market an attempt to hit 261.8%, right? This was rejected soundly, but when we hit for 261.8% retracement, we had to take a breather halfway up. So we went to $50, got rejected, again went down to 46.82. So this is 100% of the way up, 50% of the way down, right? And now 100% of the way up is all the way up, all the way up over here. And so 50% of the way down would be somewhere between the heights of 61.8 and all the way and $50. So somewhere between 50 and 61.8, we want to be able to take a breather, and that's what we're getting right now. So if you guys want to be able to continue looking at this price action, we're going to keep on going. Data never sleeps, but I do also want to share with you guys a song. It's in the description down below. It's only 45 seconds. I think you guys might like it. Let's just listen to it while we continue to pay attention to the price action here. AMC has just finished its suspension, still hovering above $50. I think I take this as an absolute win. Mid-Hulk style, absolute win right here. So this is from Big Pooh Gorilla. Let's take a look at what he has created. And this is his animation too.
To Apes, Lady Apes, Gentlemen Apes.
Oh, whoops.
This is Ape.
That's the wrong one. Okay, wait. Well, that's it. Cheers.